first game. It is Sri Lanka, who also have a venue in Colombo for this tournament, against India. Both sides arriving in bright sunshine. Since then, we do have a little bit of cloud cover. The 13th edition of the Women's 50-over World Cup. Chamari Atapattu won the toss and immediately said, that was selected. You were talking about the balance. How do you think India have balanced their side?
With youngsters, Nas, and that's the surprise for me. Amanjot Kaur playing her first World Cup in the getting ahead of Radha Yadav.
And Sri Lanka, it's a real mix of experience and youth, isn't it? You look at Atapattu right at the top there. Prabhadani, 39 years of age, but they've got...
Herself, they feel those 6 bowlers are just right because, like India, they've not reduced their batting.
Quite a few left. Had a look at that pitch. It looks a good one, which is important, I think, in this tournament. Have some pace on the ball.
Yeah, the two people who mattered in making this pitch a good one were out there, and they were absolutely certain. We might have had a lot of T20 cricket at this venue, but in terms of 50-over cricket, they feel it's a batter's paradise, and they were completely...
Slingy action, which means you won't get a lot of bounce. The only difference was when you did that bit. Beautiful. What a way to start your World Cup. A square drive to the boundary. Just tidied up her line. You can't afford to be too wide. Yeah, it's just with the slingy action, whether it'll carry to slip. If you're going to have a slip in, it's going to have to be through to the keeper. A pretty good start from Kulasuri. Just that one. Side edge. Down the pitch as well. But definitely too noisy.
The very fact that the recent season...
Good fielding, run-out chance if she can gather it, she can't, but that was an excellent stop. Slack edge, third is fine and fine enough, does well. Short ball, and that's gone fine enough, the first boundary for the World Cup. Smriti Mandana. Leg went finer. This one goes squarer. The outfield's quick. The timing is excellent. Just there. Nearly through. Down the pitch. Toe end of the bat to deep cover. Oh, now the second attempt. I think that's taken. It is. There was a fumble, but that is a big wicket. Mandana goes. Gets off the mark and finds the gap. This outfield is seriously quick. Starts with a...
That maiden over for a batter who's come in...
Sweeper's gone out now. Excellent start from both opening bowlers. You'd hardly say there's a free. And again, 19 for 1. Skipper to come next.
They want to stifle the opposition. That's why they were so keen on having Kulusurya, who can bowl the quickest.
26. Builder just came up. And he may well go back out again. A little bit of width. It may have stopped swinging. That is a boundary for...
About it. Harleen Deol has been a part of the T20 World Cup teams for India. Is up.
Back of the length. There's not a lot of bounce in this pitch, so she had to get low. And she did.
It's
Well, the two options. We just seen Mandana charging. These two right-handers could sit. Yorker. It's a bomb ball, I think. Sri Lanka again.
been a fabulous start by Sri Lanka. I tell you, they'd be very happy right now. Yes. Good tight line. Yeah, there's no... Gets to squeeze it through. We just spoke about the fact that you can only have two outside of the 25-yard circle. See some really good starts and good seam bowling from Sri Lanka so far. And Chamari Atapattu spoke at the toss about the variations they have. Important time of year also affect. I love big runs, big total, and try to chase it down as well. We've seen in the home series against Australia where they've she was struggling for a long time. So she World Cup game that she has straight down the leg, signaled wide. Just a little bit of drizzle about at the moment. Any time to have a chat as well. The two batters have been out there long enough to understand the conditions and what is expected from the surface. Obviously that message will go into the dressing room as well. We're pretty cool there now, just having a chat. Probably maybe just a little bit of words of encouragement possibly, but also what they've seen out there in the middle. Practically particulars. Opening game of the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025. We have got 28 league matches coming your way, and this is number one of those, starting in Guwahati. Good news, we've had a long delay, but the rain has stopped. The ground staff have done a fantastic at the end of the rainbow. That's the question, and we will find out in just over a month's time. Chamari Atapattu said it's a decent start. Balls are still relatively... I think that's going down. Very good. Excellent. Years of age, 40 years of age, Prabodhini, just shot. A long spell for her up front. Clearly the captain wants her to get another one. She just wants to score. With the record in World Cups. When you talk about the past, scene, crowd cheering every run, knowing how important it is. Decent bounce, but the line attacking, the disciplined line bowlers have been good, the fielders have been good too. She's changing ends now.
Chamariatapa to approach the restart post the rain break almost as a fresh innings. Couple of overs to the seamers. Takes the dot ball count to
The wicket of Smriti Mandam. It's about
as she tends to grow into her innings. That's down the ground, mid-off is inside, and all the way for six.
just going back to the fact that I was saying
50 of the partnership. Most reliable Pratika. Was Sugandhika Kumari that Pratika was happy to harder. There again, straight to the fielder in the deep, down. Glorious, one bounce this time and Harleen Deol this time. Conscious effort now. There was a good option, meant the field spread. It means a run of every. What Kavisha's still got, and we saw in the last.
at least a couple because
No slip anymore. Lucky. Pratika Raval.
it was more. I had the slip previous over. 80 wickets.
Picked up, fielder in the deep is in business, takes it in the second attempt. Well, she's dismissed Pratika Raval before. That's the third time in 4th innings. She's up and running straight away as Harman.
They've picked up both opportunities that have come their way. Oh, chipped in the air once again. Got to get the Sri Lankans off this line and then.
Complete control, but enough to find the gap on the boundary.
Yeah, and also
Really tossed that up outside the off stump. Just off the outside edge, not quite. Beautifully played. Fielding again is good. Literally doing a.
batting. Always in these tournaments, do you try and play what's in?
He's beautifully played. Unfortunately, not quite able to stop it this time around. Timed out well. And a lot of work for Kulasuri to do in the last couple of deliveries. She's been covering a lot of ground. And Preet also just has to. Certainly, yeah, that struck sneaky down to the ground. Atapati takes the ball, but already goes for runs. There's a definite change in mindset from India in this period. Ranawira gets a big wicket. Breaks a partnership, the set batter who was looking to push things on goes. Beautifully bowled. Ranavira has 2 in 2. It's going back the way of Sri Lanka. is very experienced. She's on a hat. Just manages. Unbelievable. What an over this is. Is it match defining? 2 and 2 from the first two. And now, Harman. Third time in her career she's picked up a 4-wicket leg side. This is the situation. These two batters now have got to be careful against Chamriyata Patu. This has not been the start. But credit has to be given to the Sri Lankan spinners to being...
Welcome back, Amanjot Kaur, to the international side. Confusion. We might have another look at this. She might have got that fine enough. She has Dipti Sharma as a 4 that is received with warm.
Yeah, there's no boundary rider on the...
Amanjot finds the boundary. That's a stylish boundary that Amanjot Kaur hit. Now feels quick. And quick enough for that. She's shown us already her ball striking abilities against pace. It's good that they use that left and right hand. If they are to get anywhere near 250, you think the bulk of those runs still. That is cleverly played. Smart option. Or
Because one thing...
big shot, long on, over her head, all the way for 6. She backs herself. It's too straight, and Dipti Sharma is too good a player. Now pressure shifts onto Sri Lanka. Sent back, rightly so, left arm through. That's just beautifully timed. Why do you need to paddle when you can play a cover drive like that? Up and over, has she got enough of it? Mid-off, dropped. That's twice she's been put down. When do you think Dipti might take the more aggressive role? As a great shot. May not go, it does. She's hit it so well. 200 up for India. Usually that stat to be strong against left. Beautifully played. We've seen the power, now we see a bit of touch and class. Just an arm ball to end the over. 210 for 6. Are going to have another delay. And it's a shame because Amanjot and Dipti were playing beautifully. 86 in 79 deliveries, recovering from a collapse.
They're just building on that partnership and probably thinking of shifting gears, both the batter.
Lanka quick getting back out there. They'll have to cope with a wet, slippery ball.